You could say my motto is, don't waste my time.
And I'd say my motto is, leave out the labor pains, just give me the baby.
That's it. Just cut to the chase. I'm definitely short on patience, especially when it's something I really want. And I want everything done yesterday.
Me too. I'm so busy juggling projects and phone calls that I can be pretty demanding on the people around me. But I'm willing to reward them if they deliver the results I'm looking for.
In business, I have a knack for selling my ideas downstream first, and then getting people to work hard. My favorite days at the office are the ones in which I'm totally involved with people laying options before me. All I do is make decisions and send them out to produce results.
People learn to understand and live with us. I don't mean any harm by my insensitivity. It's just that life is short and my list of accomplishments is long. If I took the time to consider everyone's feelings, I'd need a secretary just to explain things to my secretary.
I'm extremely busy right now. Call me back in 20 minutes. I guess you could say I'm rather abrupt at times, but time is money.
You know, I hate when my time is wasted. My worst days at the office are when everyone around me seems to be slowing down as I'm speeding up. They need help. They don't understand their tasks. They need hand-holding. Sometimes I want to fire everyone and start from scratch. But who can afford the lost time and productivity? Besides, I have to keep reminding myself that no one is perfect, not even me.
You might sum up an individual like me with the axiom, I think, therefore I am. This may sound funny, but a great number of pleasures in my life are cerebral. I like to use my brain. I love brain teasers, puzzles, people who can be intellectual sparring partners, and quiet reading or thinking time.
I'm quite similar. People say I'm a logical person. In fact, I like proof for just about anything before I'll believe it. I guess I'm also a stickler for accuracy. I think people should say what they mean and mean what they say. I'm not an exaggerator.
I tend to be somewhat formal. To me, chivalry is not dead. In fact, I believe predictable customs are what allow people to tolerate each other. Granted, there will always be change, but the more slowly things evolve, the more comfortable it is, especially for people like me.
I suppose I'm pretty cautious. I like to do my homework. When I'm in the market for something substantial like a car or a computer, I thoroughly study the options. I read consumer reports, I talk to people, read magazines, get brochures, compare features and prices until I'm convinced that I'm getting the best performance and the best deal. I don't mind that process. In fact, I like it. It's kind of fun. The only time it's unpleasant is when someone is with me who is impatient. I don't like to be rushed. I would rather not decide than make a wrong choice. What can I say? I like things to be perfect.
I can be pretty focused and intense at work. I love getting lost in complex projects. I can sit at my desk for an entire morning without looking up. Time just flies by. I love that kind of uninterrupted flow, but I've got to do it with my door closed. If my door is open, people walk in and distract me. I'm also very curious. When I learn something new, I like to explore the mechanisms that make something work. I'm fascinated by lots of things: technology, physics, computers, and this complex world we live in. I also know how to take things apart and put them back together, even without instructions.
I consider myself someone with a lot of insight. I look at situations and quickly ask myself what-if questions. I can think 3, 4, or 5 steps down the road to consider what might possibly happen. This helps avoid uncomfortable situations, especially for me.
My friends describe me as sensitive, warm, and supportive. I have a lot of empathy for people. When I see someone in pain, I really understand their pain. I'm easy to get close to. I guess I'm a good listener. People share their problems and successes with me all the time, and I like that.
One of my desires is to help people. In fact, my world revolves around personal relationships. And the part of my job that I like best is getting together with people in my office and working with them as a team.
I was recently offered a promotion at work, but I turned it down because it would have meant more time on the road and less time at home with my family.
Money's not so important to me. I just want to be content and be able to provide for my family. If I won the lottery, I might give half of it away to charity or share it with my family and close friends.
I'm uncomfortable around people who are self-centered, pushy, or insensitive. Like people at work who delegate without being sensitive to your feelings. I freeze up when that happens. I know I need to work on that.
Yes, I agree. I prefer to be asked to do something than told to do it. This is especially true when someone is rushing me to finish a project faster than I normally would. I tend to be slower than some people, but I'm methodical. reliable, and I finish things I start.
I can be oversensitive and take things too personally, especially when people don't take the time to find out how I feel about something. It's partly my fault. I don't always speak my mind.
Want to know what makes me tick? I could write a book about it.
I could make a music video about my life.
Well, my life could be a feature film, directed by Steven Spielberg, of course.
Your good buddy Steve, right?
He's a friend of a friend.
Slight exaggeration.
Always. It's a poor storyteller who can't tell it better than it actually happened.
So, you want to know about me? I love people. I love to gab. I just love to schmooze. In fact, I have a bumper sticker that says, "Born to schmooze." My life is an open book. The only person who is more revealing than me is Madonna, and that's only because she has a better publicist.
I'll tell you what she really loves. She is the consummate party animal and social butterfly. She loves making a grand entrance. She loves glamour, being flattered by everyone she meets, anything that grabs attention. The more the merrier.
Me? How about you? He's the kind of guy who can make friends with anyone. Standing in line at the grocery store, he'll start up a conversation with total strangers. Of course, I love it too. Life is never dull. He's the same way in business. His gift for gab has helped him find more deals.
My wife's motto is never waste an audience. She's very enthusiastic about everything she does, especially when people are watching.
I admit, I can be very entertaining and persuasive, and I'm an expert at charming people into buying what I'm saying, which is why my careers in sales and motivational speaking have been great for me. I develop rapport with people quickly, and I'm able to get them pumped up about their work.
She can't get herself pumped up about cleaning off her desk. What a mess. She needs an assistant to organize her life. I even have to set her watch at least 10 minutes fast so she'll be on time for appointments.
Okay, so nobody's perfect.